Hey y'all, it's your girl Astonishing Figure back at it again, and I hope everybody is doing amazing on tonight. I hope everybody is, y'all know, loving on the people that love on y'all. But I'm not gonna be here for very long at all. It's always one dread, ain't it? I'm not gonna be here for very long. Y'all see the topic. New relationship requires better understanding. New relationships require better understanding. Everybody is in the energy of meeting new people, trying to get to know people, see what's going on, mingling, dating, what have you. And I think we all learned our lesson the last go round. So it's very important for us to understand a whole lot better when dealing with new people in our lives, right? If you are listening to this, go ahead and hit that share button for your home skillet. I sure would appreciate y'all. How y'all doing? Give me 1 second. All right, y'all. New relationships requires better understanding. Again, like I said, if you are listening, go ahead and hit that share button. I will not be before you guys very long at all. I know the game is going on tonight. Michigan State and Michigan. So I know that game is going on tonight. But I wanted to put a couple things in you guys' ear in regards to what needs to be said when dealing with new people. Again, like I said, we have all learned that the last relationship, we're not going to slip up like we did last time. We're not going to slip up. We're not doing that. So, in regards to relationships, we know that we are, again, like I said, we are meeting new people, we are mingling, we are getting back out. A lot of the national disaster limitations are now lifted. So we are meeting new people, going in new relationships, trying to get back to us. So in regards to getting into new relationships, I want to give out some statistics as I always do. So it was crazy when I was looking up these statistics, because I'm always shocked in regards to relationships. 13% of people are casually dating. 47% of people are single. So out of that 47%, only 13% is dating, casually dating. 52% of individuals are open to committed relationships or to dating. 52%. So when you do those numbers, in a nutshell, half of us are looking to be in a committed relationship, and we are trying to move forward with our lives and not make the same mistakes as we did our last relationship, right? So when we think about the things that we want to, indulge in when we're communicating or meeting somebody for the first time, or our interests, right? And if you do have interests, congratulations, y'all. But the first question that we need to ask that person that we are interested in is, what are your hopes for the future? What are your hopes for the future? By asking this question, you are getting information in regards to how stable they are. How serious are they about their future or their lives, and how serious they are about you. So when you ask a person what do they want in the future, that gives you an understanding on how they value themselves and how they're going to value you. It gives you an understanding on how they prioritize their time, how they take their time seriously, and don't just, do anything, or, just do anything. So this tells you right here that a person is going to take you seriously, or he or she is not. This question is also going to allow you to get a better understanding or clarity of how reliable they are. So if they have made plans for the future and they are working towards those plans for the future, that means they have a stable and reliable foundation that is already embedded in them. And that tells you again that they take their goals and their lives seriously because they have made plans for the future. The next question that you really need to ask when dealing in a new relationship, you need to know their love language. How many times have somebody bought you something and your love language was actually spending time? I don't want that. I don't want that. I can buy that. Or I know you can buy. I want to spend time. So when getting into a new relationship, understand a person's love language. So you can get get to understand them properly and on a deeper level, but also understanding how they receive love. Again, you don't want to give people gifts when their love language is physical touch. It's not going to bring you guys closer together, and it's going to destroy the relationship. So learning a person's love language when getting into a new relationship. Another question that you should ask when getting into a new relationship is, what type of connection do you have with your friends and your family? How a person treats their parents says a lot. Now, granted, some parents treat their children mean, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how they treat their parents that have been supportive and there for them. How do they treat them? How do they treat their friends? That question will let you know how they handle certain situations or how they handle problems. 9 times out of 10, they've probably gotten into it with their family members or their friends. So that tells you right there how they handle problems and how they address problems. The families and the friends know more about that person than you do. So it's very important for you to observe their connection and if it's a healthy one or not. That's going to let you know how he or she deals with you, how he or she is with their siblings. Is going to let you know how he or she is dealing with you. So observing those relationships is very important and much needed in these new relationships. The next question that you need to ask in new relationships is, do you have a spiritual belief? Do you have a spiritual belief? When asking this question, this gives you information about their morals, their moral understanding. It gives you an understanding in regards to how they stabilize themselves, how they use coping skills when they are so cloudy in the head. Asking this question will allow you that foundation, that understanding of their foundation. What does that person do when HELL is breaking loose? What is their spiritual beliefs? What is their spiritual foundation? The last question that you need to ask when being in a new relationship is, what did you learn from your last relationship? Now, they better not say nothing. If they say nothing, you say, check, please, because you got to go. Everybody learns everything from every situation. And if you don't, you're not trying to grow. You're not willing to grow. Because I guarantee there is some era that you need to understand and overstand in the last committed relationship or the last situation. What did they learn from the last relationship? Again, like I said, this gives you an understanding on if they're willing to grow, if they take accountability, and if they understand themselves individually. Even if they say, well, she or he cheated on me, there's still growth in that. Maybe next time you won't ignore the red flags. That's growth, right? Even though that person cheated on me, next time I'm not going to ignore those red flags. Even though that person cheated on me, I'm not going to give second chances anymore. That's where I kind of fumble. So if a person shouldn't say they didn't learn anything. If they did, like I said, you say, check please, we gotta go. Because that tells you right there that person is not willing to be accountable for anything that they do. All right, it's your girl, Astonish Your Figure. And again, like I said, I just wanted to give you these 5 questions in regards to how to handle new relationships. First question you need to ask them, what is your future goals? It gives you an understanding of how committed they will be to you and to themselves. What is your love language? This gives you an understanding in regards to how they receive love. So you won't be loving on them and they're not getting what they need, or you guys are not even moving closer to each other. Third question is, what type of connection do you have with your friends and family? That gives you an understanding on how they problem solve or how they handle people that they love. Fourth question, do you have a spiritual belief? This gives you an understanding of their moral standards, their moral values. The last question is, what did you learn from your last relationship? That gives you an understanding about their accountability, them taking accountability, and their willingness to change. All right, it's your girl, Astonish Your Figure. And again, I didn't want to have you guys here for very long. I knew I was going to be short, but I wanted to give you guys something. Make sure you tune in next Saturday at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. I also have a lot of different things that's coming up for the new year. Exciting things. And also, as I say, if you know an Astonish Your Figure, email me. Let me know who that is so I can highlight them. Because everybody is doing things in their own astonishing way, okay? All right, I love you guys. Take care of each other. Be safe. Be safe out there. And love on each other, please. Because you never know what another person is going through. So stop being so mean and love on each other. I love y'all. Be safe out there. Peace.